Good morning, welcome back towards another video, and today we are going to be going over Ragefire Chasm. Let us begin. Now, Ragefire Chasm is the quintessential horde equivalent of the stockades. Now, I think most people know this for sure, but I wanted to clarify that right there. There is only a few different types of items you'll be going for this, much like the stockades, and the run is fairly simple. What you're going to be wanting to do is go in towards the instance. If you're Horde, you're not going to have a problem. If you are Alliance, you're going to be wanting to bomb it straight into Ragefire Chasm. Now, I did a little bit of a test when it came towards all of this, and that was what would happen if I dreamwalked in and out, which actually took me out into the main city. Probably a bad idea, so running back to the instance entrance if you are Alliance is your only safe option in order to do so. Jump out, reset, immediately run back in, otherwise you're going to be pelted by the guards. The same would be said with the stockades for Horde for that instance. However, coming on towards items of note for that matter which is the ceremonial loincloth, which goes on the region market average of around about 27,000 gold for this particular item. This one is known and is mainly bought for Slutmog, for instance, just so you are aware. However, if we go in towards the worth it data logs, we can see other different types of items that you can get from this, and they don't awfully go for an awful lot of gold. It is that ceremonial loincloth that you're mainly going for. So this is a dungeon if you are wanting to go for that specific item of the ceremonial leather loincloth. You can get some nice recipes from here, but they don't really go for an awful lot of gold. It's just that dungeon of going specifically for that particular item, the ceremonial loincloth. If I haven't said that already, I wonder. But at the end of the day, seriously, it's just if you want to go for that item and try and get a hold of it, it does go for a decent amount of gold. Double check your auction house, as this may vary depending on what you are actually going for in general, but overall it is mainly for that item. The rest of the greens don't go for an awful lot of gold. They go for about 50 to 100 to 200 gold a piece. You can get some engineering patterns and some enchanting patterns, but they don't go for an awful lot of gold either. So this item is specifically for one item. So that being said, it's a fairly easy farm in order to do. Just run up all the way up until the last boss, take out every boss sequentially before the last boss, and then go out and reset the instance. Other than that, that is just literally the Ragefire Chasm in general. And as for the instance farmer series, we're going over pretty much every instance and what you can get from it. So have an awesome rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.